Welcome back to my channel. So during this video, I'm going to be using my Wonder Beauty eyeshadow palette. And this is the Trailblazer eyeshadow palette that came in my BoxyCharm for March. I've already primed my eyes and set them with a little bit of setting powder. So I'm going to start out with this large brush from Sonia Kashik. And no, I'm not going to do that. You know what? Yes, I am. This palette does not have a transition shade that I want to use. So I'm going to go in with my Profusion Bare eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to use the shade Outgoing as my transition shade. So I'm going to pop some of this on this large fluffy brush. And I'm going to pop it right in the crease area. Same thing for the other eye. And I'm just building it up into the crease area. And it's almost the same color as the base that I use, the concealer, to set the eye area. So now I'm going to lightly blend the transition shade. So now I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow palette. So I think I want to start out with what brush is this? This is a Carver Beauty K33, and it's just this pointed blending brush. And I think I'm going to start out with the shade Mandy, the third deep brown shade in the palette. And I'm going to pop this right in the crease area and pack it first. And this is a soft blending brush, so it's not picking up a whole lot of shadow, which is okay with me because I like to lightly build up my shadows anyway, so I can control how much is being placed on my lid. So when I start blending out, it's much easier for me to blend when I lightly pack my shadows. So I'm going to continue to pack the shadow right in the crease area. Same thing for the other eye. And I'm not going directly into the inner corner area. I'm just placing it right in the crease. Right over the center, but not going directly in the inner corner to place the shadow. So I'll make sure it's placed a little bit above the crease before we start blending out this shade. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the deeper brown shade, and this is the shade Elizabeth, and I'm going to keep the same brush, and I'm going to apply a little bit of it on the tip of the brush, and apply it right in the outer V. And I'm just packing it. And I'm not going up in the crease area with it. Putting it right on that outer V area. And I'm dabbing it in circular motions to place it and build it. And it does have fallout from this palette, but that's okay. That's not a deal breaker for me because I always do my eyes first anyways. So it's not a big deal when it has fallout. So I'm packing a little bit more on the outer V. So now I'm going to go in with this makeup remover cloth, and I'm going to clean off this brush and wipe all of the dark shade out so I can blend these shadows together. So now I'm going to lightly blend the crease shade. And I'm blending in circular motions upwards towards the brow bone area with that lighter shade. So now we're going to blend the deeper shade from the outer V into the center. And why these shades are like disappearing. They are really disappearing. So I'm going to pack a little bit more of the deep shade. And I'm blending it right back into that outer V. And I'm still using the deeper shade Elizabeth. Adding a little bit on the brush. Blending it in the outer V. Because it really disappeared on me. These mattes. So I hope the shimmers do a great job. But these mattes just like disappeared. So I'm going to go in with the... I'm going to try this other shade again. The shade Mandy. I'm sorry. Oh, that light was in my eyes. The shade Mandy. This first shade we started. I'm going to try to put it back in my crease. We're going to see how this is going to work. And I'm using my Jaclyn Hill's. Jaclyn Hill? Yeah. JH12 or 32? I don't know. But it's this white fluffy brush. And I'm going to continue to place it right in the crease area. And I'm sorry, y'all, I can't see because I can't do this with my glasses on. And I did not put my contacts in. I realized that when I started placing the shadows that I did not have them in. And I can't see the small writing on this brush. But I'm going to continue to place this shadow right in the crease area. And blend it. This shade, these mattes are something serious. Like disappearing. So I'm gonna go back in with the Cara Beauty's brush. Go back in with the Elizabeth. We're gonna add a little bit more of this right back to the outer V again, and I'm actually just blending it. Just to make sure it is transition with the crease shade. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the Jaclyn Hill brush. Just to make sure these two shadows are blended together. Okay, so now we're going to go in with some glitter glue. Because I'm not going to keep playing around with this palette and the shadows are fading. So we're going to keep moving. Because we still can come up with a beautiful look. So now I'm going to place the glitter glue right on my lid, the center going over to the inner corner. And I'm pressing what's left up into the crease area of my lid. Okay, so now I think let's go in with a shimmer. Now I think I want to go in with, let's see. What shade do I want to do? I'm going to use this ColourPop flat blending brush. I think I want to use this beautiful green. And this is the shade Lindsay E. Let's see how that, oh, that is pretty. And I'm packing it right on the glitter glue. Now the foil shadow, the shimmers are beautiful in this palette. Really pretty. I like the way it's applying to my lid. And I'm just dabbing it on the area that we applied the glitter glue on. And in circular motions, because that helps me to blend out the shimmers on my lid. And I'm using the tip of the brush to place it right in my crease area. And I'm going to lift my eye to make sure we get it right in the crease area. This is pretty. I like it. I'm going to apply a little bit more so we can make sure it is fully coated with the shadow. This is a pretty green. A little bit more for the other eye. That's nice. I like that. So now I'm gonna go in with this this is a BH brush. It is just a fiber blending brush. And I'm gonna go in with, let's say, the shade Lynn P. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work, how it's gonna work. I'm gonna apply it on this brush. I'm gonna put it right in the crease area from the inner corner going up to the center of the crease area. And I'm blending it and placing it in circular motions so it'll diffuse and blend with the green shadow. Do the same thing for the other eye. And I'm lifting my eye to make sure I get the shadow right in that center of the lid. Center of the lid? The lid? Yeah, the lid. And the crease of the lid. So that is pretty. I'm liking that. Let me apply a little bit more green in this area because I feel like I didn't put enough glue on this eye like I did the other eye. So I feel like it's a little gap. So we're going to try to close that up with the green shade. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hang on, guys. Okay, so I'm going to continue to place a little bit more of this green Lynn E. Put a little bit more right on the center of the inner corner. Center of the inner corner. The center lid and the inner corner. Just packing it a little bit more on there with this fiber brush. Give a little more intensity. Did I say that right? Intense shadow. Yeah, we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so I think that looks good. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Noreen. We're gonna see how this gonna work. So we can wrap this look up with the same brush. And I wanna apply a little bit of it right on the edge of the shimmer shade to kind of transition it. Make sure it's blended with the deep chocolate shade. Just a little bit of it. And I'm just flicking it in motions back and forth with the brush. Okay. So now let's go back in with the Jaclyn Hill brush and just make sure everything is blended seamless. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with the Bare Minerals, not Bare Minerals, sorry, Bare Minerals, the Bare Profusions palette and the shade we started out with, Outgoing. And just make sure that is right above the crease area. Of the transition shade. And now I'm going to blend that area together, and this should do the eye look. So this is the finished eye look. I do like how it turned out, even though the mattes were kind of like disappearing on me. Overall, I do like the look. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I will be back to show you guys the finished look. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back. This is the finished look, and I really do like this beautiful eyeshadow look. Now, my thoughts on the palette, I will be honest and say this. The mattes disappeared while blending. I can't say that. So I'm not a fan of the mattes, but the shimmers are beautiful, So again, this is the Wonder Beauty's Trailblazer Eyeshadow Palette that came in BoxyCharm for the month of March. I do like the overall look. I really do. Like I said, the mattes were kind of like iffy. Is it upside down? No. They were, like I said, they blended away, disappeared. I'm not a fan of the mattes in here, but I do like the shimmers. Now for my lower lash line, I went in with a deep green shade with a small pencil brush and applied the shade Noreen from the outer V, I'm sorry, to the inner corner. And then I placed the shade Gin from the center of the bottom lid going to the inner corner. And I applied the shade, is it Alex? I guess this would be Alex. I believe so, I'm not sure. But I placed this shade in the inner corner to highlight. And I also used this shade to highlight my brow bone area. Now again, the shimmers are beautiful. The mattes gave me, like I said, disappeared, faded. I'm not a big fan of them, but I do like the shimmers. So I will use the shimmers again on my eyes, but I'm not sure about the mattes unless I try a different technique. But they did not stick like they should. But overall, I still like the look. It's real beautiful. Let me know your thoughts on it. If you have this eyeshadow palette, let me know your thoughts on the formula. If it gave you the fade away that it gave me. Other than that, the look is beautiful. And if you guys have not done so already, comment, like, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And become part of my YouTube family here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.